Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to some career mode goodness. And we're here, we've recently signed Goetze, and I can't wait to see how he performs with the club. I've received a few tweets like, get the next episode up, I want to see how he does, how he performs, where he's going to fit in the squad and things like that. But I mean, if you just look at my team now, and from where I started right at the beginning, I think after this season I might do a little comparison from the team that I was given to the team that I have now, just to kind of, have a look, see which players are here, which players left, and just see the transformation of the team. But I mean, you can just take a look at those players there right now, the top five. They're just all 85 rated plus, and I can't wait to see just how the team performs when it comes to big games, things like that. As you guys can see, my squad is a lot thinner ever since we cut the deadwood in the beginning of this season. So the team's looking good. I could do with, a few better players there. I don't want to sort of give anything away, but I hope to definitely bring in some really, even more impressive players throughout the entire of the summer transfer window. But I had a game up against Spurs. Spurs are a good side, and when I say Spurs are a good side, that usually means they gave me the fat sausage, the willy sausage. But unfortunate, the keeper parried it right into the attacker's route, and it landed straight to him, which was really disappointing. But those sort of things happen to you in FIFA, and again, a poor clearance means that Tottenham pick up the possession in a really dangerous area, turns my defender, and makes that 2-0 through Jermaine Defoe. Jermaine Defoe in real life, I think he is an absolutely wonderful player. There was a time where he just wasn't getting hardly any games, and to be honest with you, I was really quite disappointed with that, but it seems that he's playing a little bit more these days, which is always handy. But you guys could see that on aggregate, I believe they were going through if it stayed like this. But Muriel turns their defender and smacks that one into the back of the net. And it was a really nice work goal. His shot power is actually becoming good. It started off as his shot power was probably his one sort of attacking stat, which quite lacked. But it is starting to look pretty good. But Adebayor in the air is unstoppable. And in the 90th minute, they end up getting a goal there. And the 4-1, that's a bit of a battering, and that's 5-3 on aggregate, sorry. But that does also mean that Muriel wants to get the final say in the game, and he plays a great ball through to El Shaarawy, who actually just does this magnificent sidestep and completely baffles the defender, manages to get more of a consolation goal than anything. But it ended 4-2, and 4-2 sounds a whole lot better than 4-1. But unfortunately, that meant we were out of the Capital One Cup. I was absolutely devastated. This was the one cup that I felt we could go and do something. If we had won that, we would have played Liverpool in the final. But yeah, I'm not going to lie, I was pretty disappointed with that. Would have been nice to at least get to the final, but to those of you guys who don't know, Dejan Lovren was the player we were looking at to replace our very well-loved Kurt Zouma, who left the club for 19 million. And as you guys can see, Subotic went to Barcelona, and Chelsea get Falcao. What in the fuck? Yeah, so he goes for 24 million. He's personally my favorite number 9 in the world. I personally think he's the best number 9 in the world. And he went to Chelsea. I mean, does Roman Abramovich think that this is some sort of ultimate team game that he's playing? I mean, honestly, he's throwing money around like no other. And, fair play to him. He brought in one of the best strikers in the world to Chelsea. And I cannot see, I mean, last time I checked, they had Gomez. I believe they still have Torres. And now Falcao, what in the fuck sort of dirty team is this? I mean, come on. Next thing you know, Roman Abramovich will be charged for rape. It will just be disgusting. But as you guys can see, we're looking at some of the wages per week. Some of them are quite ludicrous. Back in the day when I wasn't really paying too much attention to what I was paying my players, sorry. But I really wanted to keep Traore happy, and the reason for that is because I want to keep the depth in the squad. It's quite important. I already have quite a thin team, so it is quite important that I make sure the players are pretty content with their current wages. But that is the second player that we decide to purchase, Dejan Lovren, who is the centre back to replace Kurt Zouma, and an 85 rated player at that. So definitely I feel as though I came out on top with that trade. I feel as though I would happily swap up Lovren for Kurt Zouma. I feel as though it's a good trade, and I feel as though it's a good bit of business done there as well. So I can't wait to see how he fits into the squad. Let me know, guys. Do you guys think it would have been better to keep Kurt Zouma, or maybe I did do the right thing and Dejan Lovren was the player to bring in? So if you guys would like to go and let me know on my Facebook page, there'll be a link to my Facebook page down below. And if I remember, I'll actually remind myself to put up the poll so you guys can let me know whether I came out on top of that deal or or not, because I am interested. But as you guys know, I am still the French manager. We won the World Cup with them. Magnificent, really chuffed with that, really happy that I won the World Cup. But I wanted to go on and do even better things with them, see if we can win any more trophies, as tough as that might be. But it came to the squad selection. Nothing really needed changing. I mean, I did actually end up bringing Ribery back into the squad. You guys might have seen there on the right hand side, he wasn't in the squad. I don't know why, but I decided to stop the recording at that time for whatever reason. But I did bring in Ribery because I believe he was injured at one point in time. But he's back from that injury, which is important because he is such a key player to France. As you guys can see, this is the squad that I'm currently rolling with. Defensive mid is Pogba, Fellaini, Merkel. Adrian is kind of a player that I'm not too sure how he's fitting into the team at the moment, because I did just bring in Götze, but I do want to make sure Adrian gets enough game time to make sure that his potential, he really does fulfill his potential, and it doesn't take that long, because you know, maybe at one point we might decide that he's not the right player for the club, but at the moment he's doing a fantastic job. But I am slightly concerned with bringing in Götze, or Götze. I'm not too sure how exactly you guys prefer me to say it, but you know, it'll be interesting to see how he fits into the squad and whether we can get him some regular games, because I feel as though that will be key. But Muriel, with a little bit of mindfuckery on the Arsenal defense, completely runs riot, and that left foot into the bottom right leaves Szczesny completely dumbfounded. And that was a really nice goal from Muriel all the way from the halfway line. A bit of a solo run, bit of a hero run to make it 1-1, but we weren't going to stop there, as El Shaarawy's on the ball at the moment, and El Shaarawy's shot is just so impressive. And again, Szczesny there beat at the bottom right, and a good result for the boys, you know. To bring it back from 1-0, sorry, to bring it up to 2-1. But a few fitness issues, as you can see. I did not want Götze to suddenly become injured just as he gets signed, because that seems to be a very common theme in my managerial time, is that as soon as I sign someone, they tend to go and get injured, which is just so frustrating. But that'll be it for me, guys. I'll try and get another episode of Career Mode up. I am absolutely knackered. I might just go and have a big Red Bull to see if I can power out any more Career Mode videos. Sorry there wasn't any a couple days ago. I ran into some issues that I'd not necessarily like to discuss on here, but with that being said, I really do appreciate all the fans who are patient. I understand it can be quite frustrating, but it's very frustrating for myself as well, because it's not like I don't want to give you guys these videos. So again, thank you very much for staying by and being so supportive, because it really is just awesome. So huge thanks for that, guys. Hope you all have a cracking day, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.